Well, I didn't think I'd do another video, but my Facebook friend Margaret said, why don't you do one? So here I am. I was going to play my guitar and sing, but every time at the Tuesday night jazz band rehearsal I say I want to sing, they all say no. So I'll put my guitar down. Won't sing. And I found my little feller, Hoppy. Hello. I know, you want to speak. Yeah, I do. Well, I've been talking to myself and there's nobody to answer until I found Hoppy. Yes. And now I can talk to him. And instead of singing Margaret, I thought I'd tell you a story. Okay. I know you'd like it. Yeah. So, my story is about a woman, Ethel Morton, who lives in Newfoundland. Ethel has always been a Western fan. She loved cowboys and movies and Western music and Western clothes. And her desire has always been to make a visit in Texas. So her 69th birthday was coming up, and she said to her friend Marion, why don't you and I take a trip to Texas? And Marion says, Lord Jesus, yes, I'll go. So anyway, Ethel and Marion hopped on a plane, went to Halifax to Dallas, Texas, and arrived in Texas. Now, the first few days they were there, they went to a rodeo, or as they called it there, a rodeo, and had big, thick steaks and ribs, all the good food, and even saw the longhorn cattle being driven down the main street in Dallas at noontime. The last 3 days they spent at a dude ranch. First day they rode horses. That night they were so sore that they decided for the next 2 days their means of transportation would be a wagon with a cushion under their bottom. I'm going to interrupt a little here in this story and tell you something about Texas cowboys. Now, these cowboys all chewed tobacco. The tobacco they kept in a round container, quite large, and this container they placed in their back pocket of their jeans. And just about every Texas cowboy, as they walked down the street or away from you, you could see that round tin in his back pocket. So Ethel and Marion enjoyed every day they were in Texas. But eventually they went back to Newfoundland. They were back home, and about 3 days later, Ethel was with 3 of her friends playing bridge. One of the ladies said, well, Ethel, how was your trip to Texas? Ethel said, oh, that was terrific. I just loved the looks of those cowboys. She said, I wish I was 30 years younger. And her friend said, well, why, Ethel, would you want to be 30 years younger? Ethel said, Lord Jesus, if you could see the size of the condoms that those cowboys carry in their back pocket. Did you like that? You liked it. Oh, he really liked it. Yes, I did. So, I did this for you, Margaret. Hope you enjoy it.